Hello and welcome to this Do-It-Yourself Reader's Advisory Crash Course. If you are always on the hunt for your next great book and you don't have time to visit your favorite librarian or drop by your local bookstore, you may enjoy some of these tips for picking out a great book. The foremost scholar on Reader's Advisory is Nancy Pearl, and she defines the process pretty simply for us here. Whether online or in person, Reader's Advisory is an interview process that helps you figure out what you like about a book and find more books that have the same qualities. The first step is to ask yourself some questions about your reading experience. There are multiple aspects that make a complete story, and any one of them can be the determining factor in what makes a book great for you. Think about the setting. Where do you like to go? And is a detailed, rich setting important to you? Do you like a book that propels you forward, that you can finish in one sitting? Or do you like a book that is slow and thoughtful? How do you want the book to make you feel? And what genres do you like to read? Think about some books that you have loved recently and how these elements were a part of the experience. Once you know what you like, it's time to find some new books. The traditional way to find out about books is through print media sources and their online counterparts. There are mainstream publications with book sections and other publications dedicated to books. In these publications, you will primarily find book reviews of new books. Before reading these publications, think about whether you want to hear about the hot new thing or if you prefer to find hidden gems and classics that have stood the test of time. If you like keeping up with new releases, this is a great option. You may, however, find more expansive content at BookRiot.com, as they are aficionados of the listicle and aggregate many lists of books with similar themes, tones, and content. Podcasts are also a great way to keep up with book news and find out about new books. Many libraries and librarians have their own podcasts, and other podcasts feature author interviews, discussion and analysis, book news, recommendations, and more. This is a great way to get a more personal recommendation and hear about books from multiple perspectives. If you have found a book or author that you love and you want to recreate that reading experience, then you are looking for a read-alike. It's important to think back to the questions you asked yourself earlier to determine if a book is a read-alike. If it has a similar plot but a very different tone, then it may not work for you. Listed here are some popular websites that you can use to find the most obvious read-alikes. While Novelist requires a paid subscription from your library, the others are free. Here is an example of a read-alike search from the Literature Map website. The searched author, Robin Hobb, is in the center. Around her are authors whose work is similar to hers. They are grouped according to their similarities to each other, and the closer they are, the more similar they are to the original author. Each author's name can be clicked so that you can follow the web to different authors. There are some great book-related social media sites like Goodreads and Litsy. A new alternative to Goodreads is Storygraph, and Litsy is essentially a focused version of Instagram. You can also find people who share your interest in books in general and in specific books in thriving communities on YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Thank you for watching, and please share your thoughts in the comments. What aspects of a book are the most important to you, and which of these resources do you think you will check out?